So this is a southwest facing slope, and it's very shallow, as you can see, which is typical. Pretty well bonded snow, but then we have these facet layers and then a sun crust, and then another facet layer, and then another sun crust. So that's typical of these south facing slopes. We get these facet crust sandwiches, as we call them. And normally they're pretty strong, but when it's thin snowpack like this, these can collapse when you get away from them. Sometimes I can just stop and really quickly, just with my skis on, just dig in the snow like this. Just takes 30 seconds to dig out something like this. And then you feel the sidewall of this really loose faceted snow down at the bottom. And you have another faceted layer here and softer snow on top. So, and with this, I can just do a quick little ski pole test. You don't want to get out all your equipment, and just do something like this. It's just a quick little easy test, just to get a general idea of what you're dealing with. And that one failed right on the faceted layer at the very bottom of the snowpack. This is a northeast facing slope. So my compass says that it's northeast facing, and this is typical of northeast facing slopes. They have these weak faceted layers in here without any crusts on them usually, because they're shaded. The sun never shines on these slopes. Do another quick little ski pole test here. Don't bet your life with this test, because it does disturb the snow a little bit with that big end of the handle end of the ski pole. That one, of course, stayed in place when I cut it. I'll just pull on it. I didn't have to pull on that very hard for it to fall out. With any of these tests, you have to do a few of them and make sure you're getting consistent results with all of them, and then you believe. Oh, that one collapsed again. So, interesting snowpack. Well, the snowpack seems interesting enough that I want to do an extended column test on it. And with extended column test, you go 30 centimeters upslope and 90 centimeters across the slope. And so, I had a pretty good guess there on my size. Done it enough. And you can just take an ordinary string like this. I don't know if you can see this, but it's just an ordinary string, and I have knots tied in it just every 6 inches to a foot or something like that. There it goes. Medium elbow taps. It collapsed, initiated and propagated both. So that means that you could probably trigger an avalanche on a slope like this if it was steep enough.